as you may have figured. I'm a little bit shattered around the edges, peeps, because I've had 2 days of extreme pain, which I believe was started off muscular and kicked in fibromyalgia. So it's like every movement is like, whoa, it's really shocking. Hi, Simone. How you doing, darling? So, yes, I haven't been with you for a couple of days, and I apologize for that. However, hi, Carol. I had my second eye laser yesterday. Honest to God, it's incredibly amazing. It's like, wow. There's a bunch of trees over the back from me, and I've always seen them as like green trees. I'm sitting out the back this afternoon while my granddie's having a swim, and it's like, wow, there's a jacaranda tree. Wow, there's a pepper tree. Wow, there's 2 kinds of gum trees. And not only that, I can see the new pink tips on the end of them. It's like, can you imagine what it's like to actually see? And I picked up a nectarine, and I can read the label on the fruit. It's like, oh my Lord, this is such a good thing. It's amazing how we take one of our senses for granted, isn't it? And until it's either not there or it's improved upon or gifted back to us, we don't realize. It's like, I didn't realize I was as blind as a bat. Well, almost, with no radar to keep it going either, I might add. So between 6 hours at pre-admin in Fremantle Hospital with all they go through, and then lots more x-rays, then eye stuff, I think the fibromyalgia is gone. You know what, woman? We're just going to give you a slap. And you know what, fibromyalgia? I'm just going to give you a slap. I'm done with you. So, let's have a look at perspective. What is the perspective that I'm supposed to be seeing or looking at here? I've been thinking about it. Now that my eyes are open, I'm finding my eyes are open in other ways. Hi, Lucy, that I'm actually seeing a bit differently. I'm actually viewing circumstances, people, situations, other things. Well, these glasses are tipped up, but that's okay. I'll get new ones because I won't need these ones. I don't need any glasses, really. Just reading. So when you begin to look at something with new eyes, I mean, I literally have to have new eyes to see a lot of things. But the first eye was done about a week or more ago, last week, I think. And I literally began seeing what was happening around me on different levels. It wasn't so much the physical level. I mean, I did walk in the door. Hi, Cassie. And go, my mother of God, where the hell did all this dust come from? Wow. Hi, Melissa. So what is happening now? It's like, I can see fly poop on the ceiling. It's like, whoops, got to clean the ceiling. And it's like, no, you don't have to clean the ceiling. It's like you just have to slow it down. Hi, Carlene. So it's about perspective. So if we look at things differently, just little things differently, I mean, like being able to see a whole tree, be able to see those beautiful red tips that I saw this afternoon. And it's like being able, the brightness, the clarity, I cannot tell you how wonderful it is to be able to see. But I can tell you how wonderful it is to be able to see outside of myself, to be able to finally see some situations in my life and finally see where hang on, they're starting to talk to me. They're thinking we're doing messages, but no, you guys, we're not. Or maybe we will, who knows. I'm beginning to actually see situations around me, people reactions around me, and I'm actually being able to see where I have enabled situations to continue, or I've enabled people not to grow. and where I've also enabled people to grow. So it's like, if we look at things from a different perspective, okay, I've got an old bloke on the other side called Charlie. He's not going anywhere. So does Charlie belong to one of you guys? Okay, Charlie, just you. Hang on in here. So the connections are starting to come through, and they do come through really, really quickly for me. Once they start happening, they start happening. You know, the insights I've received, sight, everything's to do with sight this last 2 weeks. These insights I've received have been incredibly amazing. Because I can see now, I can actually go, and I'm finding that online the messages are coming through clearer. They're coming through fast. Who does Charlie belong to, people? Just please find me Charles Michael. English background, connected to Victoria, 2 daughters. Okay, Charles, we'll find you, darling. We'll find your family for you. But the amazing insights have been to do with different ways of working with energy, easier ways of sharing energy, of allowing. These amazing insights that I've, I guess, overlooked. And that's fine, because we all do that. We all get to a point in time where we overlook what's happening, where we become so used to a situation we cannot actually see it. But what's been happening for me, and probably for many others at this time, is we've been allowed to see a different pattern. We've been able to see outside the square. Now, if we focus outside the square, we often see different things. We often are able to connect with a different way of doing things. We're often able to see an alternative, or we're often able to see what people are gifting us, or what is coming to us, or how things are working for us. Does anybody pick up Charlie? Because he's not going anywhere, sweethearts, until we find his family. And like I've said in messages, sometimes it's someone who is listening but not commenting, and sometimes it's someone who listens later, but that's fine. Now, how do we work on the magic of seeing beyond us? It's not that easy, because we've got preconceived ideas about how things work, and we've all got our opinions and our judgments, and that's fine, because we're human. We're allowed our judgments. We've all got our prejudice, and that's fine too, because that's how we learn. We learn through our prejudice. We learn through our mistakes. We learn through our judgments. It's how we grow. The trick is being able to see the pattern. And for this next couple of weeks, it's like, try and really see the pattern. You don't have to use your eyes to see. Sometimes if you close your eyes when someone's talking to you, especially if they're on the phone, you can actually see and hear a lot clearer. Does that make sense? It's like, close your eyes and listen. Close your eyes and see. Close your eyes and feel. Once you closed other senses, and once you close that visual sense, you're actually seeing with different eyes. You're actually seeing with different connections. And, it's a great idea to see yourself in someone else's circumstances. It's fine. We all judge and we go, yeah, I would have, could have, da. But stop for a minute. Put yourself literally in that person's shoes. See yourself walk that person's life without your energy, without what you would do. It's like, sometimes, like when I have a client, hi Donna, I'm feeling better. Lots of pain, darling, but I'm getting there. Sometimes when I have a client, I have to see it through their eyes. I have to see what's happening in their life. I have to see their emotions. It's literally, if we can see ourselves in someone else's place, we can work with helping them. But the great thing about seeing is if we can see ourselves in a situation, we can manifest it. I mean, wow, how fantastic would it be if when we went to bed at night, we went, okay, now let me see. Let me see. What am I going to do tomorrow? How am I going to wake up? What if we went to bed and we saw in our mind the new day, a perfect day, a day without stress, a day where things went great, a day when everything went our way. Is it always going to happen? Probably not. But what will happen is you'll see new ways of doing things, new ways of exploring things. You'll wake up feeling, wow. Hi, Jenny. How you doing, darling? You'll wake up going, wow, this is great. I feel fantastic. I mean, I went to bed yesterday thinking, oh, my Lord, I'm going to die. And I went, no, you're not, you dumb bitch. What's going to happen is you're going to deal with this pain. Yes, the pain's less today. And Jenny, you just reminded me I need to double the oil. That will deal with the pain. Thank you, darling. See, sometimes you don't see the answer until somebody else comes up, and then there the answer clicks in. I've taken my daily dose, but it's like, yeah, double her up, Mags. She'll take care of your pain. Hi, Sarah. So sometimes we need to see through other people's eyes. You know, what if you really want something? How can you see it? How can you make it happen? What if you want that perfect holiday? How about looking at it? How about seeing it? Hi, Tanya. How you doing, darling? Haven't connected with you since God was a boy. Tanya's my niece in South Australia. Daughter of my beloved ratbag brother, bless him, who's been in heaven for quite a while now. And the ladies in heaven are probably thoroughly blessed to have him. God love him. Yeah, how about you saw the perfect holiday? How can you see it? How can you actually see? Okay, well, the first thing you do is decide where you're going. Then you look up all the accommodation that's available there, and you go, yeah, I can do this. This is where I'd like to go. And you can actually visualize or see yourself in there. You know, I've spent a lot of time with people who do vision boards. Usually when you do a vision board, you'll go, this is my holiday. This is where I want to go. And you'll have a picture of, say, let's say Cairns, because for me, Cairns is next door to heaven. Okay, you've got a photo of the airport at Cairns or the mountains of Cairns. Let's take it a step further. Let's see how we can make it work better. Hello, darling. Big love to you. You guys will be able to see Annie Crow. Well, my family call me Crow. It's a bit weird and wonderful, but I've always been Crow. Okay, so hi, Sashi. So how do we make this happen? What if you were to take an image of your perfect accommodation? For me, I would take an image of a villa on Trinity Beach. Then I would take an image of a photo of me, and I'd plaster it on it. Plaster it on it. You see what I'm saying? You're seeing yourself there. You don't have to imagine it because you've taken a photo of yourself and you've put it there so that every time you look at it, you can actually see yourself there. Great idea if you've been there before. Like I would take photos or use photos that when I was at Trinity Beach or when I was in the mountains or when I was at the Barren Falls, things like that. You're getting the idea? See what I'm saying? If you can see it, you can do it. If you can see it, you can have it. What about seeing the perfect relationship? What would the perfect relationship be for you? I mean, for some of us, it would be candlelight dinners and strolls on the beach. That wouldn't do it for me, I'm afraid. For me, comfy, holding hands, comfy, somebody there, someone to be my friend, someone to be my companion, someone I can bitch at and they're not going to go, look, they're going to go, breathe, woman, I got you. phrase that's the most connected to a relationship for me is, I got ya. I got you. That's safety, that's security, that I got you. And you know, some of us, we're attracted to different people, and it's like, do we all need tall, dark, and handsome? Like, hell no. We all need what we need. And it's like, what you can see, you can have. It's like, see your own needs. But see who you are. It's like I said, with these fresh new eyes I've got, I'm seeing so much. But I'm also seeing ways in which I can help, other directions that I can come through. Where, please somebody find Charlie, because he's driving me bereft. And I know we're not doing a Messages from Heaven until Monday night, but he's here and he's insistent. So if any of you've got a connection to Charlie, England, let me know, okay? 2 sisters or 2 girls. Now, what I'm feeling I'm putting together, because I'm seeing opportunities to share, opportunities to be of service, for want of a better word, opportunities to share the healing energy that I work with. So I am going to put together through the week one stream that is going to be healing stream, so and interactive, so that when something comes up, when the healing's being channeled, I can actually answer your questions and deal with you know, things how they come up. So if that would work for you, then let me know, and I'm more than happy to put it together and to open the doors so that people can understand the healing energies that I work with, because they are slightly different, but it doesn't matter. It's a matter of seeing where you can help, seeing where you can be of support to someone or guidance to someone. Very often we never see the good we do. We never see how we affect people's lives. But every day in every way we affect someone's life. We interact with someone's life and we bring them sadness, we bring them joy, we bring them peace, we bring them happiness. We bring every interaction, we gift or take away something. So maybe we should have a little look to see what our words are going to cause, look at what the reaction could be. And when someone says something we're not happy about, maybe look at it. How did they mean that? Is how you've picked it up, is it really what they mean? Most times it's not. Let's have a little look at this energy, what we can use it with. See. 9 of Cups. The cups bring us emotional joy, emotional happiness, fulfillment, peace. So it's like, count your blessings, babe. See what you've got. You know, there was an old song, count your blessings, count them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Hi, Mandy. It doesn't matter whether your God has a Christian, Muslim, whatever. It's whatever that creator passion energy is for you. Count your blessings, count them one by one. Count your blessings, see what's been gifted to you. So by really seeing what is working in our lives, we open our doors to see more. Like, count your blessings, see, really have a look at what's working in your life, what's working for you. Hey, Mandy. Okay. Disruptions. See what the disruptions are in your life. Really look at them. Really look at what's not working in your life. And if you have to toss stuff out, then go for it. If you have to throw things up in the air, throw a tantrum, it's like, if you have to cause an issue so that people can see you, do it. Have a look at what other people's issues and dramas, what are you supposed to be seeing? What do they want you to see? What do they not want you to see? Yeah, disruptions can be learning, can be great, I mean, have a look at the beauty of some of the mosaics. But some of the mosaics started life as other things. Hi, Liz. They started things as, you know, and other things of beauty, and they were smashed and they were recreated into glorious mosaics. What do you need to smash in your life so that you can see the beauty of it, so that you can rebuild the beauty of it? Get where I'm coming from? See how it works. We can do one more because we can and because I'm in the mood. Okay. What can you celebrate? What can you see to celebrate in your life? What is the most joyous things in your life? Where can you find joy in your life? Where can you see where the happiness in your life? Who brings you that joy? Who gifts you happiness? Who makes you feel good? Where do you see the good in your life? This is a great thing to look to. So when you go to bed tonight, ask yourself a couple of questions. Hi, Rosetta. How are you going to feel tomorrow? See your tomorrow. See the best things. See the great things. Who makes you happy? What makes you happy? What needs tossing or rearranging so that it becomes a joyous thing in your life? And look within. How do you see yourself? And there's one thing. Is a wonderful exercise that I work with workshops with. How do you see yourself? Yep, you're allowed to write down a negative comment. However, for every negative comment, 3 positives. You get the picture? So if you're feeling that you're not this or you're not this, you're not good enough, you're not slim enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not quick enough, you're not into, write it down. But you've got to have 3 positives to follow it. If you don't have 3 positives to follow it, you're not allowed to write it down. You know, learning our value and seeing ourselves as a unique creation and celebrating that is difficult. But get back to me on how you're going with 1 negative, 3 positives. Everybody is a unique creation with a lot of joy and a lot of love to share. And if you don't see it, I can assure you, babe, other people will see it. But it's like, look within yourself. And remember what I said. You write 1 negative, you write 3 positives. Otherwise, you're not allowed to write the negative. And if you do this for a week, you will be really surprised at the end of the week how easy it is to connect with what's good about you, what you gift, what an amazing person you are. Okay, now I will be back tomorrow. I'm putting together the healing, so yeah, please stay in tune for that, where we will be sending the healing energy straight through, transmitting healing energy, but also answering your questions and your connections to your health at the same time. Messages from Heaven Monday. Yes, it's a public holiday, but I don't think heaven has holidays, darling. I think heaven is fun the whole time. So I don't think there's a public holiday in heaven. So yeah, we'll do Monday. So take care and get back to me. Bless. Oh, there goes.